Hello and welcome to Financial Education for the Nation. And today, if you're struggling with your debts, get some breathing space. It's been a tough year. It's been a real tough year, okay? Many people have suffered unexpectedly, massively with their debts. And if you're one of those people who's struggling with your debts, you're not alone, okay? Just bear that in mind. You're not alone. Help is at hand, and hopefully in the next, say, 10, 20 minutes, you'll get some knowledge here that can certainly put you on the right track. The government has launched a new initiative this month called Breathing Space. And from my knowledge and recollection, it's been available in Scotland for some time. But I think this is fantastic. This is a great opportunity for you to get some breathing space from those debts that I appreciate can hang around your neck. And what it does do is it gives people some space for 60 days to get a breather from their payments on their debts and being chased and pursued from their arrears on their debts. So what does it really mean? Well, breathing space is an application you make, and then once it's successfully made, your creditors, so the people you owe money to, are unable to chase you for interest, penalties, charges, not able to issue any court orders, instruct any bailiffs for a 60-day period, roughly 2 months. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong, it'd be great if it was 90 days. That would really give you some time. But it's 60, and it's more than you've got now, and it is a breathing space. And what it does do is it provides you an opportunity to make a plan, because those 60 days will pass very, very quickly, okay? But what you've got is some space to make a plan without worrying of a bailiff knocking on your door, or even more charges or more interest or more late penalties being added to your debt. Now, time passes very quickly, and it'd be a shame if you wasted these 60 days. So it starts from when the application is lodged. So it's really important you make the most of it. Now, the great thing that I like about breathing space, okay, the really thing I like about it is it requires you to sit down with a qualified debt advisor. Now, I pause there because Nikki in our office, my wife, is going through that journey to help people do that. She's not qualified yet, so she won't be able to help anyone just yet, but she's looking to do this, which I think is fantastic. Very pro bono of her. Now, in the meantime, don't wait for her to get qualified. If you need help in this area, latch on and take it up straight away. There are great charities out there that will work in this area and help you. The one I particularly like, I have no affinity with them, no kickback whatsoever, is Step Change. The website is stepchange.org. I've just had people use them in the past. They've been very, very good. I've actually spoken to myself, not much about my own situation, and they've been very, very non-judgmental and very informative and helpful. And I think if you found yourself in this situation, what you don't need is someone making judgment on you. You need someone with an arm around your shoulder, sitting on the same side of the table as you, and say, right, okay, buddy, how are we going to sort this out? Let's work together. And I think the combination of breathing space and step change will be a great combination. Now, the debt advisor will go through all of your outstanding debts and all your payments. So you kind of have to be a bit organized. They're going to help you, but they're going to go through every single one. And obviously, they can only help you with the ones you tell them about. So you've kind of got to do your homework first. So get all your statements, all the emails that come through, put them in one order, in one place, so you can help them help you. And they'll go through all your debts, all your regular payments, and they will help you put a plan together to help your specific situation. And they'll create this thing called a personal debt solution, which, from what I've read, effectively is a payment plan. Now, the advisor you're dealing with will make the application for a breathing space application on your behalf automatically. So you don't need to do anything. It's free. There's no cost involved. That would be a bit counterproductive, wouldn't it, really? and all relevant creditors will be informed electronically immediately. Okay, so I'm sure they'll say, okay, you ready to go? We're going to hit the go. And then they all get notified. There's no downside to you, but it just means that you then just have 60 days think, a weight's been taken off my shoulders temporarily. But now what you've got is you've got a plan, a debt solution, a personal debt solution to help you work your way out of this situation. It's a real opportunity for you to gain control of your finances and gain control of your life again, rather than have your finances control you. And I've spoken to people, it's horrific, some of the stories I've heard of people really worrying of post knocks at the door, telephone calls, not answering the phone because it might be the credit card company or what such a, chasing payments, and no one deserves to live like that. Okay, you've got to take responsibility. For most of you, you spent the money. Okay, I get that, but it doesn't mean to say that you should be vindicted like that. Controlled like that. You just need a plan. You need some help to get yourself out of this program. I think people do the best they can with the resources and the information they have, and if you found yourself in this situation, you may have fallen on hard times, not to your own fault. Pandemics caused it for lots of people, but a bit of help certainly will go in the right direction. Now, there are some things that are not included in this, okay? And when I went through them, they were actually kind of obvious things that they wouldn't be included. So fines imposed by a court, child maintenance, student loans, and council tax liability itself, the debt you owe or the payment you owe, is not included. Okay. However, the council tax arrears can be included. Makes sense, doesn't it? You owe the money, but you haven't paid it yet. You can't roll that up into something. But if you're in arrears on payments, you haven't paid last month or the months after, that can be included. Secured debt is not included. So yeah, I can't include my mortgage and take a 2-month breather on that. But if I'm in arrears on my monthly payments, they can be included. So that, again, that kind of makes sense to me. So virtually everything reasonably possible is going to be included. Your creditors can't take enforcement action against you once you've started the breathing space, but if court action has already started, I understand that will continue. Okay, so it's best to go and seek advice from that as quick as you can. The Treasury estimate about 700,000 people could be helped by this in the first year. That's just phenomenal. It just blows my mind. And from the messages and the emails and stuff like that and the work that I've done, I can relate to seeing a lot of people needing this kind of help. So I thought it was absolutely fantastic. I thought it was amazing. I was really pleased to hear it come through. So if you need this, okay, if this is the sort of thing that you're looking for, please don't delay. Take action straight away after this. Go to stepchange.org. Get in contact with them. Say you want to make a breathing space application. 5 things you need to know about the debt crisis. Number 1, the average total debt per household in the UK now is £60,935. Now that's a pretty sizable sum of money. Number 2, a credit card on average interest rate would take 25 years to repay if you paid the minimum payment. 25 years. That's like a mortgage. And you just calculate actually how much interest that's going to cost you. And that's why I developed the snowball repayment plan, because you pay your unsecured debts off as quickly as you can as a number 1 priority. Ignore investing, ignore cryptocurrencies, get yourself unsecured debt free. It is liberating, it's freeing, and it improves your cash flow as well. Number 3, across England and Wales, an average of 290 people each day were declared insolvent or bankrupt in the first 3 months of 2021. So January, February, March, 290 people a day were declared bankrupt or insolvent each day. Now that fact threw me. I thought I'd done it wrong. I was gobsmacked by that. Just think of all those lives that have been destroyed. You're bankrupt, you're insolvent, you've gone to zero, you now have to start again, and you could be so far down your life. And by God, you need a compelling vision if that's you. You're going to have a great story when you do succeed, but you need a compelling vision. You need some vision to move you forward, because that can really hit someone. Number 4, personal debt in the UK grew by 15.1 billion in the pre-pandemic year to the following February 2020. So it grew by 15.1 billion in the year to February 2020. I just couldn't get over that. That was just crazy growth figures. 15 billion in unsecured debt growth. That's not the total. And then number 5, last one this week, an average of 1.5 properties, I don't know, you repossess a half a property, were repossessed every day in the last 3 months of 2020. Now, I am bemused by this, okay? We are in a property boom at the moment, fueled by Sunak's stamp duty holiday, which I don't agree with. I don't agree with stamp duty, but I don't agree with him doing that. So he's got a boom in property prices, okay? Mortgage lending's flexible, yet we've got 1.5 properties being repossessed every single day in the last 3 months of 2020. This is the reason I do the show. What I believe, my belief is that anyone with the desire can get themselves straight financially, can grow their wealth. And I just want to teach you and explain to you and show you sound, proven methods of doing that. And what I want to finish with is just let you know and just really emphasize, let you really understand that you are not your debts. Okay? Your debts are separate to you. This is something that's amounted. One day they will be cleared, okay? And then you can move on with your life. But what I want you to try and do is get that process started now so you don't put your life on pause until that one day happens, okay? And the fastest way you can do that is by speaking to an expert and getting some help. Until next time, you take care of yourself. Remember to hit the subscribe button, like button, share it with your friends, and tell people about the show. Thank you very much. This is Warren Shute and Financial Education for the Nation. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. There's a great number of back issues to go through, and remember, what makes us different on your financial journey is the support with access to downloads and templates on warrenshute.com, the YouTube videos and podcasts, as well as access to me, a multi-award winning certified financial planner and certified international coach. So please do engage and let's get your finances sorted together.